And we're back with the Civilization Revolution videos. Just come back from vacation, and let's try to get back in track. Actually, this video was recorded before it left, but I didn't have time to publish it, so let's start from the beginning. Most of you guys were telling me about the start playing with England, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to do a very aggressive game with England, and first of all, trying to take advantage of their starting bonus, which is the knowledge of monarchy, and let's see how it goes. One of the very important keys about the England, the British, is they have a very early good defense, because their archer have a +1 in defense, and that will give you will be very handy, especially if you're trying to do something risky at the beginning, because that let you probably be able to survive for a couple of years without any issues. So first of all, we're gonna try to find a location. As we start with the knowledge of monarchy, it's very important to try to find die at the beginning, which give us 3 extra in science. It is extremely risky, but it is totally worth it. Okay, so that was very lucky. We got our free spy. It might probably give us a hand to find a good location. Yeah, you guys can see we have 2 dice right there, which would be great if we can use them. Unfortunately, I don't see any production, any trees around, which could be a big problem. You don't want to start a city without production, but doesn't look very good. We have some barbarians in the top and in the right side, so if we don't decide soon, they're probably gonna start coming out from their village, and will be probably dead. So so far that's the only die that we have close to our starting location, and well, I'm already say that we're gonna try a very risky game, right? So what about a game without production? I think that could be a good start. Yeah, a game without production, that would be very interesting, especially in deity. So basically, I need to focus everything in technology and trying to have my village make it grow as soon as possible, so we can try to get our second village as soon as possible. I mean, this one probably is gonna be just destined for science, so we might need to get another one, especially for production, because from this one we're not gonna get anything, not even a warrior. So let's see. First of all, remember we got the monarchy, which is very important. We can get a bunch of if we are lucky, we can get some great persons, which can give us a hand, especially in the early game. Lucky as we have the spy, so with the spy at least we should be able to explore the area and try to get some gold. Nice, we have another one. Actually, what we need to do right now is trying to get those villages, trying to get the landmarks, because getting the 100 gold is gonna be critical in order to get our first settler. Otherwise we'll be pretty much done. And all right, so we got the in order to get the fundamentalists, we can probably go for the alphabet first, but with the Egyptian very close, that's not gonna be funny at all. But well, let's see what we can do. Unfortunately, if I'm not use it now, those warriors will take care of my spy. So okay, at least we know who is in my left side. So we'll see. Well, right now we got more science than the rest, so we should be able to reach those marks like pottery, irrigation, masonry before anybody else. So that would be nice. Okay, this is exactly what we were looking for, trying to get the 100 gold as soon as possible, especially in this risky game that we decide to take. Okay, so we're gonna get our warrior, the first one. That's why we were using only 2 squares for production to get rid of that the village, and see if we can probably get something for production. Otherwise we're gonna be really in big trouble. Right now my only hope is to get the 100 gold as soon as possible. As you can see, we were able to reach the alphabet very fast. That's because we got the die close to to our first city, which is a plus. So right now we're gonna try to get for irrigation, which would be awesome. Oh, nice, a galley. Okay, things are start getting a little more interesting. Nice. Okay, now we have the castle in there. Okay. All right. So okay, all the risk that we took at the beginning probably is gonna be worth it. Let's see how it goes. We still have 1 city without production. We have a lot of science and food, but besides that, nothing else. So let's take it from there. Try to use our warrior, but I'm not gonna move that far until I know exactly where's the location of the other 2 civilizations, 2 or 3 civilizations. So we should get a very advanced unit right now. A knight, that will be awesome. That probably can give us a hand in the early game. I mean, trying to play in deity without even having 1 production in your first city, it is kind of tough. But well, we're gonna try to make all these games a little more interesting. In this case, a lot of people were asking me about start playing with England, so I decided to just let's see what happens. That's it. So all right, so right now we need to, yeah, I'm probably gonna make our city grow a little bit more so we can take another square of science. That probably might give us a hand to reach the irrigation and pottery before everybody else. I can see a blue shade in there, so that sounds like probably the American is in that area. Usually, yeah, the American is in blue. And beautiful. All right, so we got pottery. That was very important. So let's try to get from masonry and see if we can get that free wall, which can probably give us an extra hand defending our city. Beautiful, more gold. We getting close, but we're still far behind for the 100 bonus for the free settler. But we still having something. Well, something is something, right? So let's try to take advantage of all those small villages. Try to get all the bonuses as fast as possible. We don't have many units, so right now we are in total risky. Right now my spy is actually running from the barbarians. So this is actually probably one of the funniest games I ever start. Very challenging, I can see from the beginning, especially with the American and the Egyptian that close. And wow, another spy. Wow. Okay, so at least we can probably move the spy in there, see if we can get something. Oh, usually the Americans start with a great person, actually start with a great person, so that's actually their bonus. So let's see if we can use the spy and take that advantage and take that great person for our for our benefit. So yeah, as I was expected, that was the American. So it's gonna be interesting to see how we're gonna continue to develop this game. Probably gonna continue the next one, try to explore the area and see what happens. All right, so let's continue the next one, guys.